Okay, so for this challenge, it's pretty simple. I can only level up one time for every single boss that I kill. So on the first boss, I can level up once. On the second boss, I could level up twice. On the third, 3 times, and so on and so on. At the beginning of this game, it was pretty easy, but towards the end, it gets a little rough because I can't level up as much as the bosses. I am limiting to every single time I'm at Firelink to level up, I can only pick one stat to do per boss. And if I don't have enough to level up the full amount of times, I cannot go back and roll over the levels. I have to do it there and then, so if I don't have enough, I don't have enough. Alright, let's get into the run. I think we're gonna go with Exponent Eddie for this run. He just looks like a guy. On to the Cemetery of Ash. Fight the Crystal Lizard, because we're gonna need Titanite scales later. Light the first bonfire, grab a Titanite shard, and free Gundyr from his eternal prison. Only to smack him around a bunch until he gets angry. And then we just stagger him and kill him while he is angry, and we get 1 level. Light the bonfire, grab our 1 level, and fail the tree jump 1,000 times. Once we get it, we grab the Estus shard, and proceed to fall off the side and kill ourselves by accident. Now we go and do the tree jump 1,000 more times until we finally get it. We don't kill ourselves, grab the serpent ring, allot our Estus, and onto the high wall of Lothric. Grab the pine resin, grab the next bonfire, kill the lizard for the raw gem, grab the broadsword, grab the Estus shard, grab our Lothric pride banner from Emma, and fight Vort. Killed him while he was doing his ice breath because of the gold pine resin, and we get 2 levels. And he frostbit us, oh no. Grab our levels, upgrade the broadsword, put the raw gem on it, and raise the banner. Sprint past everything in the undead settlement. Hey, Loretta has it hanging. Grab the Estus shard, drop down, get our Titanite shard, grab the bonfire, grab this bonfire, have Hodrick show us just how holy he is. Grab the undead bone shard, get the bonfire on the road of sacrifices, get the next bonfire by Henri, join the cool kids club, grab the crucifixion woods bonfire, get some new drip, grab the grass crest shield, have Exile jump to his death, watch PvP god Exile fight his demons, have him fall off the side, and get the bonfire. Grab the Estus shard, grab a Titanite shard, put out the first fire, put out the second fire, grab the undead bone shard, grab the dream chaser's ashes, die getting the 3rd fire, get some large Titanite shards from the crystal lizards, fight the stray demon, reinforce the broadsword, now get the 3rd bonfire, light the bonfire, perform a colonoscopy, kill another crystal lizard, grab great magic weapon, and fight the greatwood. Beat his fleshy hand, and get 3 levels, get Havel's ring, and now time to fight the Abyss Watchers. After phase 1 is done, we backstab him a bunch of times, and finish him with a heavy attack. And there we got 4 levels. Recruit another person into our cult, fight the Crystal Sage, beat her on the first cycle of phase 2, and get 5 levels. Buy some sorceries, light the bonfire, run past Miyazaki's teleporting dogs, light this bonfire, sprint through the Cathedral of the Deep first section, fight this crystal lizard, sprint through the next section of Cathedral of the Deep, grab this shortcut, and now that we're on the elevator, it's time for you to subscribe. Roll past the giant, and now to fight the pedophile priests. Slay their overlord, and get 6 levels. Put some new drip on, and onto the catacombs. Sprint all the way through this area until the next bonfire. Sprint all the way to Wolnir, and clap all 3 of his bracelets. And get 7 levels from it. Onto Irithyll, grab the bonfire, grab the next bonfire, unlock the shortcut, and onto Irithyll dungeon before we do Pontiff. Fight the Mimic for the Estus shard, kill these rats so they don't follow us forever, sprint all the way through the profane capital to Yorm, fight Yorm pretty much every way you usually fight Yorm, and get 8 levels from it. Fight Pontiff, As you can see, I'm a parry god. Live from the brink of death. And he goes down, giving us 9 levels. Sprint all the way up to Anorlando, skipping all the enemies and grabbing the Easterner's ashes at the top. Do the spinny thing and arrive at the castle. And time to fight Aldrich. I still don't understand why so many people struggle with this fight. I feel like it's pretty easy, it can just be annoying. Maybe I just get good RNG and he doesn't do the arrows as much as he could, but snuff him out from doing the arrows and get 10 levels. On to the Dancer. Almost beat her on the first try, but run out of healing and get a little greedy. Beat her on the second try and get 11 levels. Run all the way through the Consume King's Garden to fight Osiris to get the real weapon of the run. Beat up the Schizophrenic Dragon and get 12 levels from it. Grab the Moonlight Greatsword. Go fight Champ Gundyr now, so we could go get the good ending. Realize how bad the damage is on the Moonlight Greatsword. Die to Gundyr. Try again with the Broadsword, and actually land the parries this time. I really like this fight normally, but it's so much easier to just cheese him with the parries. Just hit him over and over and over again, get the ripostes, it's so free. Also, watching this back, I realized I should have just used the Moonlight Greatsword because after the buff ran out on the Broadsword, it did like no damage. Get 12 levels, grab Prisoner's Chain, grab the Eyes of the Firekeeper, and meditate by the dragon. Sprint up through Archdragon Peak up to the first bonfire. Get jump scared by the kunai with chain guy on the top floor, plunge and kill the dragon, and get 13 levels from it. Get knocked off the side by these stupid rock dragons. Sprint back through the area, grabbing our souls on the way. Lose our 1v1 with Havel. Grab the Dragon Chaser ashes, and just kill ourselves because I'm not dealing with any of that. And trek through Lothric Castle. Put our new drip on, fight the Dragon Slayer armor, and get 14 levels from him. Unfortunately, at this point, the levels are getting too expensive, so I gotta settle with like 2 or 3. Sprint through the Grand Archives and sprint up Lothric steps. Grab the Titanite slab. And now that we're on another elevator, this is your reminder to subscribe to the channel. Now on to beat the Twink Boy himself. Beat up his cripple brother. And now proceed to beat up his cripple brother like 4 times before I actually kill him. And get 15 levels from them. Now back to fight the gang squad so I could get their drip. Get the final drip for the run to make sure we look absolutely presentable for the Soul of Cinder. Put the lords on their thrones, bow to the thrones, and now on to the final fight with the Soul of Cinder. In this fight, I tried to use both weapons a little bit. I did end up putting a crystal gem on the broadsword so it would have some intelligence scaling and fit better with the build. But I really like how this build came out, doing this melee intelligence build. I really like I really love the Moonlight Greatsword. Probably one of my favorite weapons in this game. And I'm not a big fan of using sorceries and stuff like that generally, so just using the melee is the way to go for me, especially even if it is an intelligence build. Those charged heavy attacks with the Moonlight Greatsword, especially if the melee also connects, do so much damage. And I wanted to finish him off with the Moonlight Greatsword shot. From here, we summon our wife, we put the embers out, and let the scene fade to black. Alright, after that run taking about 5 hours, I think I'm ready for a nap. If you guys like the video and you want to see more Souls content in the future, or fighting game content, make sure to drop a like and subscribe, and tell me what you guys want to do next.